Hi, everyone. My name is Young Song. I am the Principal Executive Officer at Australian Pacific College and English Unlimited. Happy New Year. It's great to see you all. What a year we had. Now we are already halfway through January 2022. The time truly flies, doesn't it? Yeah. So for APC and English Unlimited, it's very important to start the year with providing some vital information to our students. So there's a few things we would like to cover with you today. So as you can see on the overview, the five main topics that we want to cover. There are great news and plans for our students. So firstly, reopening of Australian borders to international students, and fantastic news about our ELICOS program. And we'll also provide you with more details about our courses. They are in high demand at the moment, and some great scholarship opportunities that we offer, and updates on temporary graduate visa. Thank you. So we'd like to start with the statement, the future is looking brighter. As many of you are aware of, since 15th December 2021, the Australian international border is fully opened to the student visa holders who are fully vaccinated. This means you can visit your family and friends. And if you are joining us today from offshore, you can now continue your study in Australia. At APCNEU, we have been working tirelessly in the past years and have plans towards our vision that is to us, enable global mobility for our students. We have our deep faith in education that is a powerful tool to realize individuals' vision and dream. Our vision never change. We are here to assist you with reaching your goal and your dreams. So next, please. So we talked about travel, borders being opened. So what can we do? So if you want to travel to Australia and visit your family, there's a few things you need to be aware of. There are 4 steps you must take. So firstly, you must be fully vaccinated, and you have to prove of your vaccinated status that you need to provide to government official, and submit your Australian travel declaration. And you can do this online. And also, you need to have a negative COVID test result before traveling, before hop on the plane. Each state has slightly different rules regarding self-isolation, which can be found in state government website. You can simply Google by typing international arrival and with the relevant state name that you want to travel to. Yeah, next, please. So today we want to share a fantastic news about our ELICOS program. From 7th of March 2022, we have 1 month and a half to go. Our English students will have options to study either at our campus in Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney, or continue their study in our virtual learning environment. So there's more flexibility and options for our English students, so which is fantastic news. You may share this news with your friends or relative who is thinking about coming to Australia to study their English study. So great opportunity. So how about our VET students? What about our VET programs? We'll continue to deliver our courses via our virtual learning environment. We have witnessed tremendous achievement by our students studying through our VLE, virtual learning environment, and great engagement, great success story. So we are very proud of our students' achievement through that. However, we are also planning to offer some engaging workshops, events, and masterclasses to enhance learning. So please stay tuned on our social media and check college email accounts on a regular basis if you're our students already. And so more exciting events to come about. But we will continue in VLE at least until 30th of June 2022. Couple of students asked me, what what happened after 30th of June 2022? We are carefully considering a lot of different options and enhance students' learning. When we have our firm decision and best solution we find for you, we will announce this through our website and social media. So we'll get back to you as soon as it is ready. But you can concentrate on your study in VLE until then. So now let me invite Rachel, our academic manager for design, to give you details about our courses in high demand and some exciting scholarship opportunity. Rachel?
Thank you, Young-un. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. It is my absolute pleasure to tell you about APC design courses. These courses, as Young-un said, are in high demand. We have so many students going through the courses at the moment, achieving just amazing quality work. There are a few different pathways you can take. You can start with the Certificate 3 in Design Fundamentals if you'd like to get a broad spectrum of a taste of different skills in design. And then from there, work your way into either graphic design, interior design, or applied fashion design and merchandising. So through these courses, there's something for everybody. It's also a great opportunity to match a creative skill with maybe a course you've studied already. For example, any studies in the area of marketing communications or social media marketing are beautifully paired with graphic design, and project management or leadership and management go really, really nicely with something like interior design. Jobs in design can be in government corporations, large and small. Many design graduates end up working independently as freelancers or contractors, which allows them to take that work anywhere. So you can use those skills at here in Australia or at home back in your own country. You can really travel with it and have immense flexibility. Most of the work is done digitally. However, if you are looking at a fashion pathway, a lot of that is very hands-on. So designing, construction, pattern making, grading, sewing, that's a very, very hands-on course. And great job opportunities exist both in Australia and overseas. So yes, make sure you have a look on Seek and see just what's available for you at the moment. So design, although demanding, is a really, really rewarding career path, especially for those of you with a bit of creative flair. So our advanced diplomas in graphic design, interior design, and applied fashion design and merchandising do all include a work placement. This is a great opportunity to make networks in the industry and get hands-on experience, and perhaps even leave your course with an employment outcome. Those three courses, those three advanced diplomas, are also recognised by the Design Institute of Australia. And we've got amazing pathways through to universities if that's what you're looking for to extend your study. So you can get up to 1 year of credit for an advanced diploma of fashion design to Torrens with a Bachelor of Branded Fashion Design, or for an advanced diploma of graphic design, up to 2 years of credit into a Bachelor of Communication Design, which is just fantastic. That's amazing recognition for the quality of our courses and the quality of our students. So awesome opportunities there. Because we love and are so passionate about our design scholarship, our design courses, we want to offer some merit scholarships to new and existing students. So these scholarships are valid for onshore and offshore international students. And scholarships will be awarded to genuine students who can demonstrate that they have a natural creative flair and are really, really passionate about design. So the scholarship will cover 20% of your total tuition fee for the design course. And there are going to be 25 available for external applicants and 25 available for our existing students. So please make an effort to apply as soon as you can. If you're interested in that course, you can scan the QR code there or copy the URL and begin the application process. So the other course I'm really, really excited to tell you about is our Graduate Diploma of Management Learning. So a graduate diploma, for those of you that don't know, is actually higher than a bachelor's qualification. So if you've already completed a diploma or an advanced diploma and you're seeking your next qualification, this one is perfect for you. This course is going to kickstart your career by giving you that next level of study that's going to put you ahead of all the other people applying for the same jobs you are. But it's also going to give you 1 year of university credit into a master's program. And that's direct entry into up to 8 master's programs, which I'll show you in a minute. You're also going to have supercharged business leadership skills, again, putting you ahead of other applicants that are out there. There are some other academic requirements. You can see those on our website, but mostly the diploma and advanced diploma completion to get into that course. Next slide, please. So this is a list of some of the master's courses you can package with the University of Wollongong, a great variety of courses there. Now, if you complete the Graduate Diploma of Management Learning, which is a 1-year course, plus get 1 year credit into a master's program, which then gives you 2 years of study, you may be able to apply for the 485 visa, which Rachel, the postgraduate visa, which Rachel, the other Rachel, is going to talk about a little bit more in a minute. Another list with Torrens University of amazing master's programs that you could package with that Graduate Diploma of Management Learning. So if you are coming to the end of a diploma or an advanced diploma with us, and I can see some students joined us today that are in that category, please consider the Graduate Diploma of Management Learning. This could be a great way for you to get your pathway into the higher education sector. Okay, so lastly, for that graduate diploma, we do have a very exciting scholarship offer as well, an alumni scholarship. So this is up to 15% off your total tuition fees for that graduate diploma. And there are 30 scholarships available. So please click on that QR code, start looking at your eligibility to do this course and ask us your questions. Get in contact if you're unsure, because we'd love to see you apply for this course. So next, I will introduce you to Rachel Finlay, who is going to explain a little bit more about the 485 temporary graduate visa and how it may apply to you.
Thank you, Rachel. I'm so excited to be the bearer of good news today. It really is such an amazing opportunity for international students here. And basically what we'll be talking about today is what the temporary graduate visa is. This visa is also known as the postgraduate visa, subclass 485. And I just want to remind everyone that today we're going to be basically just sharing information off the Home Affairs website, okay? So that's the website at the top there. If you want to do a bit of your own research, we're not going to be providing individual visa advice because we're not allowed to do so, but we can share the updates that have been released on the website. So basically, this temporary visa allows international students to live, study, and work after you have finished your studies. So just going over the basic eligibility, you have to be under 50 years of age. You have to hold an eligible visa. Now, a student visa is an eligible visa. And you have to have held a student visa in the last 6 months before you apply. You need to have a recent qualification in a CRICOS registered course. And there are 3 streams, 3 different streams for this visa, and you have to nominate one, okay? And then you need to attach specified evidence when you apply. So we're going to go over that in a second. For our students who are currently overseas, completing their Australian qualification, there is a new stream that's just come out called the COVID-19 replacement stream. And what that stream allows you to do is to use that time that you've been studying overseas for your Australian institution towards a temporary graduate visa, which is really, really exciting. So if you do have questions about your individual situation, you will need to go and speak to your migration agent or migration lawyer. Okay, let's go through these 3 streams. Okay, we have the first one, which is really exciting for our APC students, is called the Graduate Work Stream. So this visa is traditionally for international students who have recently graduated with skills and qualifications that are relevant to specific occupations that Australia needs. Now, it lets you live, study, and work in Australia temporarily, and you can actually use 2 years of vet study or higher to apply for this stream. I can see some questions are coming in on the chat, everybody. Just a reminder, please use the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. It says Q&A. It's right next to, right at the bottom, directly beneath the screen, because that's the most efficient way for us to answer questions at the end of the presentation. So back to the graduate work stream. We're going to go through a very specific example coming up, but I just want to explain that that particular stream is for someone who has studied 2 years of vet study or higher. The second stream is the post-study work stream. This is for someone who's recently graduated with a degree from an Australian university. An Australian institution, because it's not always a university. It also allows you to live, work, and study in Australia. And this one's really exciting for APC students because, as Rachel was saying earlier, if you are a student who has studied the Graduate Diploma of Management Learning, or will study the Graduate Diploma of Management Learning, that's actually one step higher than a bachelor degree. So if you package that 1-year course with a master's, with a 2-year master's, even if you get credit, you will be eligible to apply for this stream if you meet the other criteria. The third stream, the second post-study work stream, is very similar to the second one, but it's for regional study. So you need to be studying your degree at a regional university or institution. We do have a regional APC campus in the Gold Coast, but then if you wanted to apply for that stream, your university masters would need to be also at a regional university. Okay, let's move on to more details about the graduate work stream. So as I said before, this is great for our students because if you have studied 2 years of a vet qualification, you would be able to apply for this one if you meet the other criteria. Now, the way this visa works is you complete your qualification, you apply. If your visa is granted, you will have a stay period on your visa, which will allow you to work in Australia without studying for that period. Now, normally for this stream, you get 18 months of extra stay on that visa, but they've temporarily increased this to 24 months, which is really great news for international students. Australia is really trying to enhance mobility for international students, trying to make it easier. They're being very understanding of this situation with COVID, so it's great news. It is a temporary measure, so we expect that maybe for the following financial year, from the 1st of July 2023, that this might go back to the 18-month period, but we are not sure at the moment. The great thing about this visa as well is that you're able to bring family members as well, which is great. And when we look at the criteria, you need to be under the age of 50. You need to hold an eligible visa. So a student visa is one of those. You need to have had a student visa in the last 6 months. Now, this next one is a really important change. So normally with this visa, your area of study or your qualification needs to be on the skilled occupation list. But this is the important change. from the 1st of July 2022, they are temporarily removing this criteria from the list. What does this mean? This means that you can do any 2-year vet qualifications to be eligible for this visa. So you don't have to be on that skilled occupation list. You need to provide evidence of health insurance. You need to do your police checks, and you need to provide your English proof as well as a part of this visa stream. So we'll move on to the next slide. You can see here we have an APC example. So as I talked about before, we need a 2-year vet qualification, which is 92 weeks. So we put there a nice little example of Diploma of Graphic Design plus Advanced Diploma of Graphic Design. So if this student finishes, let's say, term 1 this year, okay, they would be able to apply after the 1st of July 2022 without needing to have graphic design listed on the skilled occupation list. It really just makes it a lot easier to apply. And you would get 24 months of extra stay on a visa once it is granted. So it's really, really great news. In terms of English evidence, yes, you do need to provide English evidence, but it's manageable. You need to get a score of an overall score of 6 with a minimum score of 5 for each of the 4 parts. So what that means is the average needs to be 6, but you could get 7 in one band, 5 in the other, no lower than 5. And then the overall average would need to be 6. For PTE, you need an overall score of at least 50 with a minimum score of 36 for each of the 4 parts. And other English tests are also accepted. So as I said before, yes, you do need to apply within 6 months after you graduate. And if you do want to take advantage of the fact that the skilled occupation list would not be required, it has to be after the 1st of July 2022. Okay. All right. Next example, the post-study work stream. So as I said before, this is for degrees, okay, typically university degrees, but it can also be from other providers like us offering higher education. So bachelor degrees, master's degrees, that can be masters by coursework, masters by research, PhDs, but then also graduate certificates, graduate diplomas, etc. So the stay period on this stream is between 2 and 4 years. So that means after you finish your degrees, you would then apply for this stream. When it is granted, you would then get that additional stay and you would be able to work during that period, okay? This stream also enables you to bring family members over. And then when we look at the criteria, very, very similar to the previous one, you need to be under 50 years of age. You need to have applied for a student visa on or after the 5th of November 2011, hold an eligible visa. You need to have been on a student visa in the last 6 months. And in terms of the other things, it's health insurance, police check, and your required level of English. So let's look at an APC example. So as we talked about before, you're able to do the 1-year graduate diploma of management learning, okay, plus a master's degree. Now that master's degree, we have lots of pathways with UOW and Torrens. That master's degree needs to be a 2-year master's, okay? So even if you get credit into that master's degree, as long as the master's degree is a 2-year master's program, then you would be eligible to apply for this stream. The stay on this has been permanently changed to 3 years. That's like amazing news. That means that if you are granted this visa, you would get 3 years to stay and work in Australia. Does the skilled occupation apply to this visa stream? No, it doesn't. So you do not need to show that your area of study is listed on the skilled occupation list. The English evidence is the same as previously stated. So overall of 6 with a minimum score of 5 in each of the 4 parts, and PTE would be at least 50 with a minimum score of 36 for each of the 4 parts. Same time of application, so no more than 6 months after you graduate. Okay, so that brings us to the final slide, which is our Q&A. So just a reminder to everybody, I know we've received lots of questions and we have somebody with their hand up. So If that's you with your hand up, could you put your question into the Q&A, please? That would be helpful for us. We just want to remind everyone that today we're simply sharing information from the Home Affairs website. So if you do have a very specific question about your course, about your situation, or your visa strategy, you really do need to seek advice from a migration agent or lawyer. But we're able to answer any questions about the contents now of this presentation, okay? So I'll just ask our speakers to turn themselves on again. Okay, and I'm going to go through some of these questions. So the first one is for Youngin, actually. So the question's about the face-to-face possibility for VET. They're asking whether we will be face-to-face from July 2022.
I realized I had to unmute myself. Thank you. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, we are constantly reviewing our delivery mode, delivery about program to ensure that are relevant and needs for our students. At this stage, we haven't fully completed the delivery plan yet beyond the June 2022. We are also in communications with the government agencies regarding the requirements. As soon as the clear direction is confirmed, we will share the decision with our students. However, I would like to stress that until 1st of July 2022, our VET program will be delivered in our virtual learning environment. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much. We've got a question here from Jason asking whether we're going to be talking about social media marketing. And I think he may mean for the possibility of the 485. So Eva, would you be able to use social media marketing with another course for the 485?
Yes, as long as the students complete diploma or advanced diploma level, for example, study diploma social media marketing plus advanced diploma marketing communication, which is 2 years course period altogether, then the students will be eligible to apply for 485 visa, but it's really depending on the individual case as well, not just the Australian study requirement, but also other eligibility. And also you need to apply this visa after 1st July 2022 because the change hasn't made yet in the visa stream yet.
That's exactly it. We've got another similar question. It said, if I studied the diploma and the advanced diploma of marketing for 2 years, am I eligible for the 485 visa this year?
Sorry, like yeah.
So basically the person has studied a diploma and the advanced diploma of marketing, and they're wondering whether they can apply this year for the 485.
As long as the students complete the course 6 months prior to the application period is fine. But if the students complete the course already, maybe December last year, unfortunately, the 6 months going to be over. Once hit the 1st of July 2022, then you have to study another course actually while you're waiting for that.
Yeah, I would absolutely go and speak to your migration agent about that one, because it's possible that marketing could be on the skilled occupation list as well. That's why it's really important to check.
And also one thing we really want to highlight that is we just covering about the Australian study requirement about the visa, but your eligibility, your case, all individual case must be reviewed by a migration agent and lawyer, as Rachel said. So please talk to your agents.
Another good one, because in the presentation, when we were talking about the VET qualifications, we listed diplomas, advanced diplomas, and higher. The question here is a Cert 4 and diploma in marketing certified as VET or higher?
It is certified as a vocational course. As long as you complete the diploma level or higher level, then you can apply for the graduate work stream. But certificate 2, 3, 4, it is also counted as a 2-year study period, if it makes sense to you. Yeah.
Great. I can see Lorena here has said, do you have any agents that can help me? On our website, if you go to the Contact Us section, we have a section there on the APC website called Find an Agent, and you'll see our full list of registered agents that will be able to help you. Okay. Okay, we have another question here. Lots of 485 questions, Eva. If I finish both the advanced DIP and the graduate diploma, am I eligible to apply for the 485 at the moment?
You will be, not at the moment. After 1st of July 2022, you will be eligible to apply for the graduate work stream, but it's not going to be for post-study stream. I'm confusing with the name, but you will be able to apply for the graduate study stream, but not the post-study stream.
That's it, because the post-study stream is the graduate diploma plus a master's. So if you want to apply for the graduate work stream, then you would be able to after the 1st of July. Now, just so everyone's aware, the 1st of July, you're still able to apply for the graduate work stream now. You're able to do that right away if you want to. But if you want to not have to prove that your qualification is on that skills occupation list, then that's when you want to wait until the 1st of July. Does the graduate work stream apply for diplomas and advanced DIP qualifications? So yeah, we're getting a lot of the same questions, guys. Yes, it actually applies to all of our vet courses as long as you do 2 years, okay? So I'm not going to keep repeating that question because I think we're saying the same one.
Rachel, sorry, do you mind if I jump in? I want to make sure that this is all understood, that completion means fully completed. So you need to have a full qualification, not just studying for 2 years, but didn't achieve your at the end of the result. So you need to get full qualification. And if you are studying 2 courses, that has to be related. So you cannot study one thing and completely different something else. So that 2 courses has to be linking. And again, also other thing is that I can imagine questions bubbling in your mind at the moment with this great, exciting news. It's the same as for us. We were so excited the first time heard about this news, but you really need to get professional advice because the visa application is very delicate. And so just
100%.
Yeah.
I can see we do have some other questions about the English evidence, which I think is an interesting one. So I think I'm going to answer that one. If you go onto the Home Affairs website, guys, you'll see the full list of exams that they actually accept. So I listed IELTS and PTE because they're very popular at the moment as 2 examples, but there are other options that you can use, and you can see the score that you need for each of those as well on the Home Affairs website. What you do need to realize is that you can't use a proficiency test from an English school. A lot of people have been asking that. Can I use my study at an English school as proof, or can I use a proficiency exam that I did at the school? No, they're quite strict on the tests that they allow. Okay, so IELTS and PTE are the most common ones.
If I can jump in.
Yep.
So I know a lot of international students struggle to get IELTS score. Our sister school EU, we offer IELTS preparation course. So if you're looking for IELTS the preparation course, please contact us. We can actually give you some guide how to achieve the IELTS preparation course. And also if you go to our YouTube channel, like English Unlimited YouTube channel, you can see some masterclass for our IELTS preparation course. Maybe you can try that and then contact us if you want to try some trial lesson for that course as well.
That's right. It's really, really flexible at the moment to study IELTS because we are offering our IELTS course in our VLE, in our virtual learning environment. So it's something that you can really do. You can work around your work commitments. You can even possibly do it at the same time as your vet course if you would like to. And yeah, by all means, please contact us on live chat as well if you want more information about that course. Okay, so Eva, I think I can see quite a few questions about certificates, diplomas, and advanced diplomas. So if you could just go through one more time the 2 years of vet and what that means. What kind of courses can be in that 2-year period?
Yeah, so if you look at the screen, we have this sentence exactly from the Department of Home Affairs website actually. This is the Australian study requirement they strictly put in the visa applications website. So at least 2 academic years, which is 92 weeks study of pre-course registered diploma, advanced diploma, trade qualification, or bachelor degree or higher. So as long as minimum, if you complete diploma level successfully, then you can apply for this visa. So for example, if you study certificate 2, 3, 4, diploma level more than 2 years in like business or project management, then you can actually apply for the graduate work stream from 1st of July 2022.
That's it. That's well said. Well said. I can see that a lot of people are listing all of their courses that they've studied, and they're like, can I apply in July? Basically, the basic rule is that it can't have been more than 6 months since your final course. So if you graduated in November and you want to use that study before that point to apply for this visa, then it wouldn't be from the 1st of July 2022. It would be the one where you have to prove that your qualification is on the skills occupation list. Okay, guys? That 6 months is really, really important.
Yeah, if you are in Australia and you complete your course already in December and waiting to apply this graduate work stream from 1st of July, we highly recommend to speak to your agency, but you also need to consider to extend your course. While you study, while you wait for the change, apply from 1st of July. So you may extend your course to advanced diploma or graduate diploma course with us, and then wait for the period until they update the change on the website.
Great, great. A really good question here about UOW, and I know that you spoke to me about this the other day, Eva. Is UOW considered a regional uni?
Yes, they do have a 2 campus, one in Wollongong, one in actually Sydney City CBD. If you study in Wollongong campus master degree, they are regional campus. However, if you want to apply for the regional post work stream, I believe that's the right name, then you need to actually study 2 years full in the regional area. However, if you study GDML, Graduate Diploma of Management Learning at APC, in Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, they are not actually considered as regional campus, and then study only 1 year master degree at University of Wollongong campus. That is not really meeting the criteria. However, another option, maybe it's a bit complicated, but if you study graduate diploma of management learning in our Gold Coast campus, which is considered as regional campus, and then move to master degree at University of Wollongong campus, that may meet the criteria of the visa. Yes. But again, please speak to your agency. We can't, we can't actually promise every single case for your question.
That's it. This is a really good question for you, Youngin. You actually get to answer a question here. I know they've all been for Eva.
Lucky me.
So, okay, this particular student has really been enjoying studying VET online in VLE.
Yes.
And this student finds it a lot more flexible, saving lots of time and energy. This person has said, is there any option to keep studying virtually after June 2022? I think that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good question. Actually, my 16 years old daughter having a same question. She's in high school. I think the world is changing. We saw so many things last 2.5 years, and as I said, I'm not gonna to make it my question answer short. I can't give you yes and no to the possibility. But what I can promise to you is that looking at every opportunity and avenue to make our delivery relevant to this change the world and to your interest and how you learn. So that's something I can promise. It can be better than our VLE, so that's something that we are continue to work on, but exactly how and what mode, that can still be, confirmed later on. Yeah.
Brilliant. That's a great answer. Yeah, that COVID has given us a lot of benefits in terms of our infrastructure and how we run our classes. So we actually are really happy with what we've achieved with our VLE as well. And we hope that some of it can stay, or all of it. We have to see. Okay, question here about Advanced Diploma of Interior Design. This student is finishing the Advanced Diploma of Interior Design in June 2022. And she said, does that mean that I'm eligible for the graduate stream visa from the 1st of July?
No. I assume the students probably finished the Diploma of Interior Design, right? Because that's the prerequisite of Advanced Diploma. Then if the students complete the Diploma of Interior Design plus Advanced Diploma Interior Design, that's the 2 years of study. So yes, the students can actually apply for the graduate work stream based on the Australia study requirement, not based on the other eligibility.
That's it. This is an interesting one. Does stay, the word stay, when we said stay 24 months, stay 3 years, etc., does that mean that a student can work full-time without studying?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct, yeah.
Okay, great. A lot of similar questions about the kinds of courses you can do at APC. So as we said before, 2 years of our vet courses. Some students are asking about the mixing courses. So if you mix marketing with leadership and management, would that still be okay?
That's something we can't actually answer clearly because as we are not the migration agent or lawyer, we can't actually look at every single details of the visa, to be honestly. So best way is speak to your agency. I think later what we can do is after this webinar, we're going to send a summary email to all these attendees.
Yes.
Maybe we can include our list of agents, which is available on our website. Maybe we can add the link. So our students, attendees, please check the list of agents. You can contact them directly. That would be good. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've got quite a few questions here about people saying, where can I watch this webinar? So APC has a YouTube channel. And on that YouTube channel, it's Australian Pacific College. That's the YouTube channel. There's a playlist there called Masterclasses. And on that playlist, that's where we put all of our webinars. So you can see lots of different webinars that we've had in the past, and you will be able to see that webinar from tomorrow on the APC YouTube channel, okay? All right, maybe this one's for you, Rachel. I just want to give you a question because you haven't had a question. This question's about design. So what's the pathway to Torrens University for fashion design? And is there any possibility to transfer my credits? I'm really interested in scholarships, but I have no idea how to apply. It's a very loaded question. And would you recommend me getting the 485 visa or transferring to uni? So that's a big one for you, big one.
Wow, okay. So firstly, Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Merchandising, an amazing course. There is a shortage of skills in Australia at the moment. So I only spoke to an employer yesterday seeking out our students to come and work in their space because they need people. So from Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Merchandising, you would pathway into the Advanced Diploma. It is a nested qualification, so you can't do the Advanced Diploma without the diploma. And from there, you're looking at, I'd have to check the website. I believe it's up to 1 year of credits into the Bachelors of Branded Fashion Design with Torrens, which is fantastic amount of credit. So from there, after the Advanced Diploma, you'll have 2 years worth of full-time study. Therefore, you could pathway to the 485 visa at that point, or you could decide, no, I really do want to learn. I'm passionate about this as a career path. I'm going to go into a university pathway to continue my learning. Either way, great ways to further your education and secure your future. And then after the degree, then you could go into the 485 visa, getting yourself a longer stay in Australia. So lots of different options there. Now, if you're enrolling into the Diploma of Applied Fashion Design and Merchandising, you can apply for the Merit Scholarship now. We encourage you to do so. It doesn't matter if you don't have prior experience. It doesn't matter if there's not much in your portfolio. If you are really passionate, you will be considered for the scholarship. So please do apply.
That's right. And I just wanted to point out as well that for the merit scholarships, it has to be for a new course, a new application. So I know sometimes people try and apply in the middle, but that's not the case. It is for a new application. Okay, another question here is a bit of a similar one, but the student said, I'm a little bit confused. I'm finishing the Advanced Diploma of Program Management this June 2022. Am I eligible? Very similar to the last question.
Yes, but I don't actually see all the students' previous study details. But as long as you complete 92 weeks, which is 2 years of study, diploma, advanced diploma, or even like certificate 4 plus diploma plus advanced diploma, June 2022, yes, you will be meeting the Australian study requirement for the graduate work stream. But again, please check your individual case with migration agent. I can't highlight more.
Again, we keep saying similar things. There's another one here. How long after the 1st of July can we apply for this visa without this skilled occupation list criteria?
At this moment, based on our research, actually, it's up to 2022 financial year. The government Department of Home Affairs may extend it or not. We can't actually guarantee anything at this stage, and they can actually finish this early or extend it longer. We don't really know actually, because they haven't released that information yet. So best way is to apply the stream as soon as possible once that is open from 1st of July 2022, if you are eligible. Yeah.
Great, wonderful. So I can see there are a lot of questions, guys, where you're asking about your individual circumstances, and we really can't go into a lot of detail. So please go and see your agent. It really is any 2 years of vet at APC, and you can, if you qualify for the other criteria, you can go and speak to your agent about that. So definitely the opportunities are out there. Go and get more information. We're going to send a follow-up email with more information. The video will be on YouTube for you to see as well. We will be sending more information about the merit scholarships as well. So the information is going to be there for you. Please make sure you check your student email. That's where we send all of this information. So I'm just looking here to see if we have any different kinds of questions left, because a lot of them seem quite similar. Like people asking how long is it going to stay? I'm finishing in October. As Eva said, most likely this change in the visa will be there for the full financial year. So next financial year would be the 1st of July 2023. That's what we can predict. But so far, we're not 100% sure yet. It hasn't been put on the Home Affairs website yet.
The only thing we can confirm is that government announced the change going to apply from the 1st of July 2022. If you go to the Department of Home Affairs website, you probably won't be able to find that easily, because that was announcement from the Minister of Migration. So even though you can't find straight away from the Department of Home Affairs, it's planned to be changed from 1st of July 2022.
That's just one other question. Do we need to wait until your visa finishes to apply? I don't know if you know the answer to that one.
I'm not actually 100% sure, actually.
Agent question.
Yeah.
I can see I've got some students asking about the scholarships. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting in the chat right now the 2 links for you to apply for the scholarships. So you'll see that the first link says Merit Design, and the second link says Grad Dip Portfolio. So the Merit Design link, that is for the merit scholarships for our design courses. So that one there, as Rachel said, is open to internal and external students. And you can get 20% for each of your terms of study if you're accepted. And the Grad Dip portfolio link, that is for our existing APC students who would like to apply for an alumni scholarship for the graduate diploma. And that one is 15% off your tuition fees. So really great scholarships.
Rachel, sorry, I saw a couple of questions from students who are currently studying in a course with us and looking into getting some scholarship opportunity. And so I want to, in case other people are wondering about it too, it's for new application. So it can't really apply to your existing study. So if you want to, I want to study design after finishing my current course, looking into do maybe a graduate diploma, then you can apply and you're eligible, but cannot apply to your current course you're already studying in.
Yeah, it's for new courses.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, so quite a few specific questions there about when you apply. As we said before, we're trying to give a general overview of the changes. So I think most of those other questions should be answered by your agents. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We had such a great number of attendees. We were quite shocked to see the number of you here today. So yeah, great news. And we will be posting it on the YouTube channel. So if you want to check it out again, rewatch some little parts, yeah, you're welcome to do that. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
In health, and see you soon in different forum. Thank you so much.
That's right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.